All right, good morning everybody, good morning Dominic. Can you give me a feedback please? Can you see me properly and can you hear me properly? All right, market is open. Let me see what's gonna go. All good, thank you. Here we go, we had a C2, hopefully. Let me see if we have any 5-minute changing state of delivery. Nice. Let me see if we have a M15 frame C3, probably we can see a continuation lower towards these low resistance liquidity. This is the M15 range. I want to see manipulation inside. And M15 point of interest. Perfect. I go on the 1 minute time frame, and this is the new M15 range. Let me see if I have a changing state of delivery and wanted to. We will see. This is just I'm just back testing something right now currently. This one I don't wanna see on the 1 hour. Why do I see on the 1 hour time frame? Sorry, 1 minute time frame. 9:15. Yeah, I'm just interested from here. Let me change the color a bit there, fix it. Only 1 minute. Perfect. Here we go. Yeah, let me make it black, blue. Yeah, we have equal lows here. We got a huge gap up here. Yeah, I want to see this price action. This is MGC here. I'm on a 1 minute time frame. No closure yet. Probably pre-daily high is coming on yeah, ideally I want to see a 5-minute changing state of delivery. To be disrespected is the bearish down close idea. No setup on gold yet. And this is the gold here, so now we should see rejection from that area, but ideally I want to see a stronger closure, like somewhere here. Nasdaq is ranging. SP 500 is going lower. Probably SP 500 is gonna go reach the 85 level. And probably gold is reacting on the move of Nasdaq. I don't like this equal highs on gold. Here we go. Probably it's 29,000 is coming on. Now I'm on a short gold now. If you have a closure. But no closure yet. No closure on gold, yeah. Well, the chat is a bit frozen. Are you here, guys? Who is here? Yeah, I wanna see $29,000 on Nasdaq. So here we go. Ideally I want to short gold. Yeah, and I would like to long. What happened, Dominic? What happened? Yeah, I see on the, I'm observing this chart on the left side, on the, yeah, I would like to see the Nasdaq is reversing right now. And gold is a probable short. The only problem, we had this expansion and I didn't want it to touch because of the expansion. It was too big, so it's not ideal for me to short when we have this huge candle. Here we go. If you think, you can send me a message in the Discord or just tell your story in the Discord so people can help you. Good morning, Alan. Alright, gold looks bearish. We had a C2, probably gonna have a C3 and going lower. Here we miss this area by a couple of points, but SP500 reached my point of interest, so I go on the, and I would like to see higher prices based on the C2. Right now we forming a C2 here, so I want to see this pre-daily high to be targeted. On the 1 minute time frame, probably there will be a continuation lower on gold, but I wouldn't touch. Let me see Nasdaq. We have a SMT between the two assets, which is okay. I like to long the asset that make the higher low. So ideally I want to long Nasdaq, and I would like to target this pre-daily high. If you're new to the channel, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you. Nasdaq is crazy, flying higher like no tomorrow. So that was the accumulation. Now this was a manipulation. Ideally we want to see higher prices, pre-daily high. So what I really think, both of the assets is gonna visit pre-daily high. So I want to see Nasdaq higher around like 300-ish today, 200 higher points. This sweep is really nice on the 1 hour time frame. I like when people are longing already. It's too early. Let me see gold. We have the 5-minute changing state of delivery on Nasdaq. I think Nasdaq is gonna hit the pre-daily high, which is around 190, yeah, 200-ish. We had a 5-minute changing state of delivery. On the 5 minutes we swapped, we had the SMT Ideally we wanna see price going now like this. So ask 193, 200-ish before any consideration going lower. 3 more minutes here. Yeah, let's go, baby. I wanna see. Here we go. Pre-daily high, baby. Pre-daily high is coming. Pre-daily high almost hit. Boom. That's beautiful. I'm still waiting for my entry. Let me go back to the 1 hour time frame. I'm bullish, as I mentioned. Probably I'm gonna take entry on SP 500, guys. Okay. So Dominic, don't forget to send me a message in a Discord, okay? So we can see what happened. Why did you make those decisions that resulted into blowing your account, okay? We will see how we can help you. Beautiful. Even this actually took out the pre-daily high. I want to see these equal highs on SP 500 to be taken. This is relative equal highs on a 1 hour time frame. I want to see that taken out. Probably we're looking for continuation entry as a C3 to target that high. We have a C2 M5 confirmation on SP 500. That's nice. Beautiful VWAP reaction. Gold is going lower. I want to see a continuation. C2 continuation. Yeah, please. And because many of us been there already, so maybe we can see what was the psychological issue, because I think you had a $25,000 account, right? Anyway, if you want to buy a $25,000 account, Lucid has a 50% discount with the code. This is like a Lucid code, not my code, but this one's gonna give you 50% discount. So if you buy a $50,000 account challenge, you can actually use this code and buy for $70, which is the cheapest currently in any pop firms. Let's go, baby, give us an entry. Or even you can buy another $25,000 account. Lucid Flex $25,000 account. I don't know how much. This point of control holds so badly. Volume area high is trying to push the price lower, but ideally we wanna go 24, and then 417 is my final TP for today. I wanna see this area to be destroyed. I don't wanna see a wick and going lower. I don't like the idea. This 29,000 and 28,980 left empty, because I wanted to see a long from here, but we have a C2, which is a valid long opportunity. So we had a consolidation here. That was a consolidation high, consolidation low. I need a closure above this bullish order block. then I can anticipate higher prices. If there is no, then I have to wait another hour. There was a range high here. So we took out the range high first and went to take out the range low. So there should be a open high low close candle on a 5 minutes time frame. The volume area high rejected the price again. Let me annotate my chart. It's a range high. No, my bad, that's a range low, high to low. So we respected this range low area. So ideally I want to see higher prices as well. That's crazy. People are longing on a 5-second chart. Dude. Bullshit. What is that? Maybe 10 seconds chart? So I think it's 15 seconds chart. Yeah, it's a 15-second chart. Yeah, but the 15-second chart actually is in a market maker style model. So I would only long if the price would close above the 161 on the 15-second chart until it's just the retrace. Here we go, no closure yet. I want to see the price going now 120. Here we go, 120 was reached, 109, 150, 113. I want to see a retest of 113. Here we go, retested, and I want to see if the price wants to go higher. I want to see a up move from here to the level of 162 right now. If there is no, and we're gonna have a closure below 88, then I want to see to go the price 29,030. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I want to see a closure on a 50-second chart. Yeah, now I want to see the price going lower. I want to see the price to take out the 29,023. Yeah, I want to see a free throw from here. I want to see this area to reject the price, the 29,080. I want to see a big bearish candle now. Here we go. Now I want to see the price going to the 29,023. I want to see a quick move. I want to see first the 29.39. Beautiful. And my final TP of this market maker sell model on the 15 seconds chart would be at 29,023. Yeah, I want to see this act as a resistance now. I want to see the rejection of this level, the 29,080, and push the price lower at least to the 29,046. Are you with me, guys? Good morning, exactly. And now I want to see a 29,046 level in the next 1 minute. No, I want to see that area to reject the price. If the price wants to go lower, I want to see that level too. No, this is not good. Price is gonna reverse then. I want to see this 110 act as a resistance. I want to see this going lower on the 50 seconds chart or 15 seconds chart, guys. Which I really don't like, that price actually closed above the last 15 seconds over that block. But the original consolidation is lower, so I want to see this to take out the 48 now, and after the 48, yeah, I want to see a quick expansion lower now. Here we go, price is going lower. I want to see this price to die now. All right, so now we had this breaker block to form on the 50 seconds chart. I want to see this to push the price lower to the 29,023. That should be the lowest part of the market maker sell model, and then the price can reverse. Yeah. Let's go dive. The only problem is that it's building the base on the 15 second chart right now. Yeah, I'm just tape reading, guys. I'm still waiting for this closure. We have 1 more minute. So ideally this is really bad. We have SMT at the low and SMT at the high, but if I understand the price action properly that I would like to see, so what? So price opened on Nasdaq, went higher, swept the pre-daily high, and now it's closing below this previous candle. If the same idea we have on SP 500, then ideally I want to short, because we have the SMT at the high and I want to see lower prices, right? Because the price open went higher, so ideally the better to short SP 500 because the high is lower. That means it's heavier and more powerful is the Nasdaq. But right now this is really not ideal, guys. Right now we're just ranging between the 29.24 and 29.200. Okay, gold made the C2. I would like to see a 5-minute changing state of delivery inside this area and target lower prices. H1 point of interest to the 5-minute This is the area, beautiful. I don't need this information. This is the latest OB, bearish. This is the area where I want to see. Probably target is a London low. I would like to see continuation lower, target London low, Asian low. We have a nice juicy low resistance liquidity. So this level to this level is my TP or a target, I would say. Those are low resistance liquidity center. I want to see this manipulation as a standard deviation showing us. So Alex, if you watch the stream, you know this is a market maker sell model. Beautiful. I want to see this London low now, but I need a manipulation because we made a changing state of delivery here. So this is not the protected high. This is not protected high yet. I want to see a protected high to form. This is a manipulation. This is a market maker sell model. Here we go. We had a C2. I'll put this one on the left side. The center is either good. And I want to see 5-minute changing state of delivery to be able to short. Here we go. Are you with me, guys? Even the price took out the pre-daily low on gold, wasn't able to make a changing state of delivery. As you can see, retested. So this area is ideal to short. Why? Because the short-term lows are here, short-term highs are here. So even if it's ranging, I want to see back the range, this area. Probably London low is my target, because ideally it seems like Asian high is the high of the day. Let me mark. This is the high of the day, guys, and I want to see a 5-minute changing state of delivery. As you can see, the price was building liquidity all the sessions. You see that was Asian session, that was a bearish move, and then London was retracing, and New York is gonna continue the move lower, I guess. Okay. Here we go. If you have any question, please don't hesitate, let me know. Only thing I don't like, the point of control is around here, which makes sense as well. If you just see the chart, most of the contracts were happened here, this area. So, and then that's actually almost the 50% of this range. Yeah, let me see on the 50 minutes, on 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just looking for easy continuation. I want to see manipulation back here, and then going to for 2 hours. Let me see what happens here. Yeah, price is still ranging around the, yeah, still on the 50 seconds chart is just a consolidation, nothing crazy. I want to see this low resistance liquidity to be taken until 27. So I think it's ideal. The price is gonna go and take this 30, at least 31, because we took out all the liquidity between 67 to only 67 to 196. I wanna look shorts here. Here we go. On the 5 minutes time frame as well, we can see the 930 is an important level, but first I would like to see the price going to this 31 level. Just go give us an entry. Do you understand, guys, my short idea? Here we go. Nasdaq is going lower. Beautiful. I want to see this low to be almost taken, but the 50% is still holding. On the 5 minutes time frame, I need a closure below this to be able to say that it's gonna go lower more accurately. But right now it's not retracing, but on the 1 minute time frame as well, you can see at the level of 99 is a strong rejection area. So even if it goes higher, the 100 is gonna push the price lower. But right now the 83 is really strong, so I'm not I don't worry about that. I want to see lower price. I want to see entry on gold. Yeah, I want to see a rejection on Nasdaq now, but the only problem is that we're gonna have a so Nasdaq has started to build a base, so probably Nasdaq is gonna go higher now, at least to 110. I want to see Nasdaq going to the 110 level now. Here we go, here we go, here we go. First, I would like to see 100. Here we go. Let's go. It's gonna take out 99. 99 is coming. No, no, no. Go higher now. Take out 99. And gold, I have to wait for the 5 minute changing state of delivery. 99 is coming on Nasdaq. Beautiful. Beautiful, brother. I don't like this. Ideally, we want to see a retrace from this area, and it can retrace back to this level before it goes lower. So that's why I'm not chasing the price. Here we go. 29,100 was reached. Let me go on the 5 minutes time frame. There we go. Let me see how many of you like the video, guys. And then if you have any idea what are you waiting for, what would you want to see on the market, let me know. Are you bullish, bearish, guys? And yeah, I see you like. Thank you so much. Here we go. 29,100 just rejected the price, as I mentioned. Now I want to see a strong rejection. Yeah, probably we're gonna have a strong rejection here. I want to see a 29,050 on Nasdaq. So I mean, it's coming. I want to see a rejection now. I want to see the price going to take out the 29,000 and the 24. We had a 5 minute changing state of delivery on FT500. That's confirmed the down move. So That's gonna push the Nasdaq as well lower. But as well, here we go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Beautiful. I wanna see 24 now. Let's go. 24 is coming. And at the same time, I wanna see on SP 500 the 80. 80 should come. Just go. Just go. Otherwise the market is a scam. So but we have a confirmed 5-minute changing state of delivery, and this is my range, right? I don't want to see the price coming. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 48. Perfect. Go. You make the failure swing now. Okay, so now Nasdaq is stronger and SP 500 trying to go lower, but can't really because Nasdaq is pushing so badly. A lot of buy orders just coming in, but it's gonna go. I mean, SP 500 is gonna reach the 73.80. Here we go. Nasdaq finally losing its leader position, and I think there will be a switch. I think Nasdaq is gonna be weaker now, and it's gonna die. Okay. Do I have a gold entry? Not yet. Here we go. Nasdaq gonna take out that low. Here we go, baby. Nice. So right now what we can see that the 930C2 is forming, and actually we have a 5-minute changing state of delivery here. So I would like to see a continuation model lower. Here we go, this one. Probably SP 500 is better to short than Nasdaq. Why? Because Nasdaq had a lower high, so that's weaker, and now it's already forming the next leg up or down. So at least for 2 hours. London high was taken, right? Sorry, London low. Yeah, that's a London low. London low is coming. And don't forget, I'm bullish. I'm just trying to catch this scalp. Okay, here we go. A huge buy order, dude. 70 points. Can you imagine? That's crazy. Wow, price was flying. I think that's a reversal signal on 15 seconds chart. Dude, that's crazy. Did you have any news, guys? What the fuck, bro? I see no news. Huge up move. 121 point in a 15 second. Oh, sorry, 1 minute. Let me see gold. Hopefully we're gonna have some entry now. Yeah, we reached this 1.5 minus 2. I want to see a new changing state of delivery inside. We partially took the liquidity. Now this is a failure swing here. Don't forget the 1 hour time frame still bearish. And these are my failure swings. And are you here, guys? I think we had a news or something. Let me see. Yeah, Pakistan army leader may visit Iran tomorrow to announce the final version of the agreement. Okay. Okay, so that's the news, but actually that was the algo to buying back. I don't believe this news gonna, news is triggering the market now. It just anticipates that market wants to go higher. Yeah, probably the 200 is coming now. Yeah. Come on, take it out. Take that high out. 196.5. Next round of negotiation will be held in Islamabad after Hajj season Al-Hadad. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. So now I think we understand the idea that the bearish no more, right? I don't have to explain. Okay, that's really funny. Let me see as Nasdaq and other. Oh, jeez, SP 500 is flying, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait, guys. Maybe this is gonna be a bullish C2. Let me see the M15 chart. We had the M15 C2 C3 30 second 30. Okay, maybe we can find, or I don't know. This one doesn't look good. This is a seek and destroy, guys. It's like a broader formation. I don't like. I'm trying to frame some longs or shorts, but right now it's difficult. I think I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. By the way, Inzactis, Dominic, or Alan, what are you waiting for? What are you anticipate? What do you think the market will do today? Dude, gold is crazy. Wow. If gold won't take this high, then the market is a scam. Dude, this is like, wow. Wow. Dude. Come on, gold. Guys, let me see the chat. I'm bullish on both NQ. Yeah, me too, yeah. Yeah. I want literally I want to see gold is flying. Whoa, guys. Okay, I think this one is not valid anymore. That was just a clear retrace. By the way, you see, guys, how the retrace actually is reversing from the -2 -2.5. We took out this internal liquidity here. We took out this internal liquidity. Let me that's for the short-term low. This was a short-term low, and we had a V-shaped reaction. That's it, and we make the 5-minute changing state of delivery. So I don't see why the price should come lower. This is an obvious high, and the price should take it out. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, C2. I'm looking for C2. Good morning, Andrej. I'm looking for as well C2 continuation. Probably SP 500 is better than Nasdaq, but Nasdaq can target this high, as I mentioned at the beginning of my stream. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna make my cup of coffee. I still have half an hour, so I'm not rushing. I would like to see C2 as well. We had this, and I was looking for continuation higher. Even if we took out pretty high, I think there's a high possibility the price is gonna go hit pretty high on SP 500 as well. So give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna make my cup of coffee. All right, I'm back. Let me see what happened. I think I see 29,200 act as a resistance. You see LM 29,220. Keep your eyes on it. Let me see the chat, guys. Yeah, it's difficult to move on the time you spend, and not just the time, the money, energy, the dreams, or the anticipations. Like, you know, you can have a payout, and you know, so probably what I anticipate, maybe Dominic, you use as a relieving stress, and that's why you blown your account maybe. But as I mentioned, now there is a discount, 50% discount, Lucid. I don't have any affiliate code with them, but there you cannot buy a $50,000 prop firm account for $70. That's like a cheapest. That's like a cheapest. And they have $25,000 accounts as well. Oh shit! I put my phone on charging, but I was so smart to just grab it. Okay, that's crazy. God is flying, guys. Come on, give us an entry. Yeah, God is flying, Alan. I exactly said the same. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I don't know. Just close. I just close my eyes and short blindly, literally. But even Nasdaq, you can see, like. There is no such a sense why the gold should stop now. Let me see the 1 hour time frame. Yeah. Wow. Let's go, gold. Fly more, baby. SP5 on Nasdaq is crazy bullish. Let me see SP500. Crude oil. Crude oil is going lower. Even a 5 minutes time frame goes like a 5 minute candle goes like 50 minutes, guys. Like, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, like, LM. Let me put my chart back. So this is my Nasdaq. So not just 300. My final TP is 425. I told you guys at the opening. So, you know, my pre-market plan, if you remember, I read in the Discord, if you're a member of the Discord, I wanted to see something like this from here. So, but we had SMT because now SP500 went to this order block. I wanted to see this order block. So I thought maybe Nasdaq is gonna go lower and we're gonna have SMT like this. Yeah, but no, SP500 went lower and then started to fly. This one is coming. There's no question. Pre-weekly high, not really, but this 400 level, yes, before it goes lower. because that's my weekly point of interest when I want to see the price to give us some, you know, reaction if it wants to go lower. And then Alan, the 301.50, go and check a 301.50, Alan, okay? You're gonna see why I'm telling you. It's based on volume. Whew, this coffee is hot, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna see this bullish order block. I wanna see an aggressive up move. By the way, guys, do you like the pre-market analysis I upload every day, or the instruments I think nice to trade, or I think there is a possibility to trade? Do you like the format and everything else? Let me change here the time frame to the 5 minutes. So if I enter any longs, I can see. Thank you, exactly. And do you like, guys, on the left here, you can see I post my chart as well, the trading you, so you can see. Yeah, it's a bit small, but at least I wanted you guys to see. I was thinking to post my P&L here below, but honestly, I don't really wanna show P&L, because that's gonna be like giving like other people is gonna be jealous, or other people is gonna be, I don't know. I don't like to talk about money, because the trading is not about money. Trading is about money, but not money. It's difficult to say, but we have to focus on the entries when we have entry, and not about how much we can make. We have to always focus how much we can lose. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how much you make the day. It's just based on the RR. Thank you, Alan. I'm happy to see that. All right, I want to see a retrace now. I want to see a retrace, something like this. Good. Jeez. So high of the day is not valid anymore. That means bearish idea kaput. Means we are looking for longs, because the medium time frame flipped, and this day can be a possible C2 closure today. So we're trying to frame our longs inside the C2, but I told you guys, when we have a C2, most of the times we have a big wick, right? You have to know how much move we can still have. So this week is for 455 to 485. So that's like a 30 points. It's not that big. So price can come back at least today, this level. 20 more points, and then we can see a consolidation. And tomorrow we can see continuation, but we just retrace back. So this C2 today could be just only what? External liquidity to internal liquidity, before we have internal liquidity to external liquidity, right? So don't be that happy that you're gonna have, you know, long tomorrow, because that's not 100%. Let me see. Yeah, 20 something more minutes. Nasdaq just went lower like 60 point, dude. That's crazy. Let me see the 5 minutes time frame. Oh wow. Yeah, volume area high. Probably we're gonna have a retrace to the point of control at 29,100 ish level. Yeah, 15 minute on a 30 minute. I mean, you wanna, okay, so this is again when I wanna see a bullish continuation. I wanna see a, hey, what is this? I wanna see what? Open, low, high, close, right? So I wanna see the candle open, going lower, manipulate into the range, right? Then going higher, take out the previous high, and then closing. Right now what happened? On the 30 minutes you had a C2, you went along the C3, you opened, went higher, took out already the most obvious liquidity, got rejection, right? And now it's what? Opened high, went lower, and now it's here. This is not what you want to see. You want to see open, low, ideally to go back to this OB, and then higher and close. So, and now you had open, high, went lower, and now it's higher than the open. So it's like And don't forget, no retest of the OB. So that was a consolidation. Probably we went out, take out the low, and we want to see what? We want to see distribution. If you play the 30-minute time frame, this is your high and this is your low, right? So this is your consolidation. This is your manipulation from this high to this low. Let me try to annotate. This is your manipulation. This is your consolidation, aka accumulation. Let me go back to 30. Okay, you had a 30-minute changing state of delivery. That's amazing. So this is nice. Here we go. I don't need these. And this one too. So ideally you want to see manipulation back to the range and then going higher. And you have to as well, if Alex, are you here? Just standard deviation from that high to that low. And you see, what do you have? Perfect. So ideally you want to target -2, right? So you have this at a -2 level, which is like a relative equal highs. You have a failure swing. So ideally you want to see something like this. And that's it. But right now you had a C2, now you went along the C3, but the C2 already took out the liquidity above the range as well. So it's lower probability. So what I would do, I would wait for another leg up. And I would wait for it. You got it? This is not a bad. Sorry, this is Nasdaq, dude. Ah, jeez. Oh yeah, US Nasdaq. Okay, okay. All right. Sorry, I'm a bit deconcentrated now because I'm tired. But you see this 491 level, 416. That's a failure swing into this equal highs. So this is a relative equal highs on Nasdaq, which is a fine TP as well. This is a I'm gonna put here because I need the 5 minutes. So if I go on 30, you see, exactly. Are you here? So at the same time, this is your bigger picture. So as well, let me try. So this is, I think it's gonna be a good lesson because people like to use in the wrong way. So this is the accumulation here, right? You got this manipulation. And now the price in a expansion phase. So as well, you use a standard deviation. This is going to be huge, but don't forget, after this we want to see first what the -1 level to hit this area. So idea, we want to see this, and if the price wants to go lower or higher, this is going to be the area where we want to see. Have we reached this level? Not yet. We have these equal highs and the failure swings. Cool. So if this is going to be price higher, you can see the -2 is slightly above this level. This is an all-time high, right? This is an all-time high. So this one looks nice because this consolidation manipulation -4 is at the same place where we have this. So this is like a final TP, like 30,000, 29,900 on the 30 minutes time frame. But let me just put this on. I don't want to see this in other time frames, just only on the 30 minutes. Let me see, there is no, I think, okay, I don't want to. And you see this whole down move was until the -2. So ideally we want to see continuation higher, because this was just a reverse, a retrace, and this retrace took out the previously low. So ideally this is the doll, which is funny to see because all-time high is around like 29,800 and my final tip is 29,901. So this can be a market maker buy model on the rest of the week, and maybe like until next Tuesday. We will see. Now I want to see if we have any entry. This is like a nice H1. So maybe we're gonna have let me put, so I want to see, I don't want to see this on the daily, dude. Now on 4 hour style, I want to see the 0 and the 1s, and I want to see the line here. This is the range. I don't need to, I think you understand this is a bullish OB, so I don't need to label. Okay, don't forget to share this video if you think other people can actually learn and improve. Let me see gold. Yeah, gold can be a good continuation as well, but be careful. Short-term low was taken. Finally we had this 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, 1 hour changing state of delivery. So now we bullish, and this is because this is like the C2, and the C2 usually never expand that big. So maybe we're gonna have consolidation the rest of the day, because this is a 1 hour fair value gap, right? So maybe we're gonna have something like this, and tomorrow retrace and going higher. So let's say Asia gonna come back this range, make a Asian reverse, and then we will see. Yeah, I see most of the people are framing longs as well, but they're not in. Yeah, they're still waiting. Yeah, me too. Really important, I don't want to see, this is a short-term high. there was a low and this is the high. I think this 433, dude, this is like really juicy to the upside. Look, bomb, 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 bomb. I want to see closure above this level, retest and then going higher inside the next C3 candle on the 1 hour time frame, right? Okay, I don't need this it's okay. My chart is a bit too much. Let me start to clean. I don't need this. Okay, price came back to this fair value gap and this order block. Okay, London low still intact, this one is still intact. I think a low that they has set already. This is the whole range, so I see where we are on the whole previous day range. We already over and above the 50%, and we made the bullish changing state of delivery above the 50%. So if the price wants to go lower, shouldn't make a bullish changing state of delivery, right? So I think pre-daily high is coming. This is, and this one is projects me the idea the price wants to go and take this pre-daily high, because made a 1 hour changing state of delivery above the in premium. So in premium we don't want to see, so let's say this is a retrace. In premium we want to see rejection and make a bearish changing state of delivery, retracing and going higher. Let's say this is the whole range, okay, and this is a 50% of the range, and the price make the bullish, right? The price make the bullish, so we should see a V-shaped reaction here if the price wants to go lower, but it doesn't look like that, right? There is no like here, so if the price wants to retrace, should happen from the internal high, but now it took out the short-term high, and if it closes above, then I'm more than happy to look for longs. Are you with me, guys? Bum, 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 bum. Alright guys, I'm bored. Let me check the Discord. Did you guys send me any or tag me any in any post? I don't like this reaction on Nasdaq. Ta-da! Here we go, 5 more minutes, guys. I like this reaction. Yeah, that buy side liquidity is really juicy, guys. Let me mark. This one is a 1 hour. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum. Give us an entry, guys. I want to have an entry. Four more minutes, guys. Fuck yeah, finally. Pum, pum, pum. 340. I'm on a long Nasdaq until 340-ish. I'm more than happy. Okay, let me start the annotation. 3 more minutes. All right, let's go. It's a beautiful breaker block, and this is a nice entry to long. That was nice. Who catch here, but no retest, just only for the fair value gap. So this fair value gap should be already mitigated. I want to see the price coming back somewhere here. Here exactly the same. Beautiful. We had this as well. Okay, no fair value gap. Yeah. This low should be protected, this one as well. Okay, let me mark the, here we go, I mark this, so this should be the area when I'm looking for continuation lower. And here as well, this is the area when I'm looking for continuation. Okay, let me delete these and this on the 5 minutes time frame. Here we go. Okay. This is the same. This is the range. Each one point of interest. Yeah, maybe gold is better. This fair value gap made a 5 minute changing state of delivery. This was a -2. Now this was a manipulation from this to this. The standard deviation -1 dot. I wanna see this fair value gap to tag this. Now I'm looking for longs. I wanna see that to manipulate into and going higher to sweep this low. Yeah. because there is no fair value gap. So because there is no fair value gap actually here, but we have a fair value gap here, ideally I want to see Nasdaq is coming a bit deeper before it goes higher, and I want to see SP 500 just touch and going higher. Ideally I don't want to see Nasdaq going lower than the 50% of this order block. So I want to see something like this, and here as well we have this sweep, so I want to see just this area, not even going deeper than the upper part of the order block if the price wants to go higher. Exactly, I want to see that fair value gap to tag on SP 500. Because from this leg to this high, let me see if we have anything. Nothing below the 50%, and if the price wants to expand higher, then I want to see, I don't want to see now the 15 minutes. I want to see a huge upper part and a shallow wick. We had the accumulation on the 3-minute chart, and now it's retracing back to the breakout. So I want to see how the price is reacting this level. Gold, exactly the same, only difference that we have this fair value gap, but I think this fair value gap is gonna be disrespected. I want to see something like this. I don't want to see the price coming back this level. That's too deep retrace for me. Personally, I think I want to see this as a breakaway gap. I mean, this one's still not enough for me. No retrace, no touch, and imbalance, so I wouldn't long. Yeah, I mean, we tag into this 3 minutes fair value gap, but that's like, come on, dude. We need a deeper retrace. Yeah, that's like, nah, that's bullshit. Let me see the 30 minutes chart. Okay, now I wanna see this on the 30, the 15 as well. Yeah. Let's go. Give us an entry. Gold. Yeah. This one was disrespected. I want to see this here. Okay, still no tap into. I don't buy it. I want to see 74.22 on SP500, honestly. I wanna see that level act as a support. Let's go. I'm gonna stretch my back a bit. Alright, I'm back. I see nothing had happened. I'm still waiting for my entry. Oh, what's up, Nicole? Just woke up. That's crazy. What's the time? Damn, 11:10, huh? The girl was tired. Anyway, yeah. Damn. Oh, shit. What was the company did you use to fly back to New York? Wow, that's crazy. Now we have here a really hot day. American Airlines, that's not bad. Did they compensate something? Because usually they do. By the way, I'm still looking for my entry too long. I really want to see this fair value gap to tag. Come on, guys. But if we have a closure like this, brother. Did we have a news or something? Dude, what's wrong? What the fuck, bro? I was waiting for this entry. Dude. Why do I have a fucking gold here instead of a fucking Nasdaq? Oh shit, again. Final talks. Trump, the US in the final stage of talks with Iran. Fuck that shit, guys. Come on, go higher then. This is like a lol. That's crazy. Just fly. Dude. I was waiting from this entry, bro. I mean, it's still okay. Because that's a bullish sign. Maybe God can give us entry. So I see why damn. I have so many monitors now. Sometimes. I mean, even this can be a good bullish continuation. Fuck. Now again. Yeah, 11 continuation. I was waiting for that too. Literally, I should just close my eyes and buy, and pre-daily high is coming. Dude, that's crazy. Can just that guy shut the fuck up, really? Like, literally, really, just shut the fuck up. Like, dude. Dude, what the fuck is this? $100 a week on Nasdaq, bro. Good luck, everybody who catch this long out of nowhere. By the way, Nicole, I think I told you I wanted to buy a T1 energy, and that one is flying now, girl. That one is flying. It's up literally. How many percentages today? 2%. That's crazy. Amazon up 5%. And that's really funny, guys. You know, the Micron technology was done like 600 something, and now it's 722. That was 667 like I think Monday or maybe Friday, and now it's 722, literally 60 point, which is like 10%. Micron technology is up 10% since like fuck. Let me try to frame entry. Always I won't frame here. Let me see any 50-minute 30. What I really don't like, SP500 took the pre-daily high. Let me try to frame a long continuation on 1 minute. Because if price wants to go higher, I want to see the pre-daily high act as a support and push price higher. We just shoot through this swing H1 swing formation. My final TP for today is 414. This one, 419. This is my final TP for today, and maybe this one tomorrow. We took out not just pre-daily high, but we took out that's Monday high. It's really difficult to frame longs now because SP500 took the pre-daily high as well. That was my final TP. Let me see the top step, guys, because they were shorting. Yeah, they were shorting with 1 mini. Yeah, 2 micros, I think. Yeah, 2 micros they were shorting. And the price just shoot through. Yeah. And we have Nvidia earnings today as well, dude. Oh, let me see Nvidia. Nothing crazy. All right, the bullish price action still like in progress, so nothing has really changed. Just ideally, like that move should have happened in the whole candle, I guess. So it's really funny. So let me see Nasdaq. I don't know. So gold should just go higher. This should be a protected low, but this whole liquidity grab is really like not ideal. So I would be much happier to long if we make a new changing state of delivery. So, but I think this Nasdaq retrace, I mean, nothing has really changed. Like, we have a bullish continuation, so we just have to frame a new like long, and that's it. At least ideally this is what we want to see. Let me see crude oil. Wow. Because of the promise of the end of the war. Alright, Nasdaq, you should stop now because we reached the order block. So ideally we can frame longs as well. SP 500 should go higher, I guess. That can be a possible long entry based on the continuation model. You should have your final TP there and your 1.5 are here. It should be your break even, and the 2R should be here. So like 44ish should be the closure level if you know, if you wanna long, because that's still like intact, the long opportunity. The same on gold as well. Here if you entered, your 1.5 should be here. It should be your break even, and your 2R should be here. I want to see an aggressive move. So no, I didn't enter on gold. I want to see SP 500 to go aggressively to the 44. Nasdaq as well can be a good long if we have this closure. To frame higher prices. So 1.5 should be somewhere here. Let's go SP 500, baby. Fly, baby, fly. I want to see this one going higher too. I mean, this one based on the C3 continuation model, this one. So this entry based on H1 C3 M5 continuation entry, right? On gold, exactly the same. This entry based on H1 continuation M5 entry to target 2R scalp, right? Fuck. I accidentally closed my long on SP500. Damn, fucker. Fuck it. I closed my long on SP500. Fuck me. I entered the long on SP500. Yeah, fuck. Oh, I misclick. All right, I entered long on Nasdaq, right? Based on the closure. So I don't want to see this coming here. This is a 2R here, and my break even is here. So my stop loss is here. There's no entry on gold. Let's go. So in Zactis, when I enter, you can see on the left side of the screen. So that's why I put, you don't have to wait until I enter or I don't enter, because this is not a signal. So if I enter, that's cool. If I'm not, that's still good. Okay? Don't wait for me. Don't need your confirmation. You know the rules. You enter when you see your entry model, right? You don't wait for my entry and my signal. Don't you know, I mean, don't try to be on someone. Be able to make your own decision when you enter. Probably this is gonna be this is gonna go against me, but I just follow my rules. This is a C3 confirmation and fine continuation. So in the long term, you know, it should give me the edge. Yeah, I entered as well on SP 500. I just closed accidentally, so I'm not happy. Let me see, gold. Gold could be a good continuation as well. Yeah, probably if the price gonna take out my stop loss, then it's a consolidation phase, so that means it's not ideal to trade, sadly. So in that case, doesn't really matter it's a loss or it's a win. You have your entry model, you enter and you let it go. Don't dwell on it. Like you really like think about too much of don't put that much emphasis on one entry, because you profitable or not profitable in the long term, like in a 100 trades. Think about 100 trades, okay? We had a C3, we had the manipulation into the H1 POI, then we expanded, we made the new 5-minute changing state of delivery, prices retraced the 50% of the range. So this is just on if it's a loss, then it's a loss. Probably probably it will, we never know, or it won't. This is the 50% of the M5 OB. Ideally we don't wanna see closure below this, right? You entered, I entered, and that's it. Here we go, my SP 500 would be a win now. And I just accidentally close it. It's okay. I want to see expansion now. Let me see gold. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, my long will be win on SP 500. Damn. Probably this is a consolidation. Yeah. I don't really like this price action now. It's really slow. So probably I'm gonna close it. You see, in Zactis, it's consolidating. So I think I'm gonna close it now. Yeah. The fact that it wasn't able to close, I wanna wait for this 5-minute candle, 26 seconds. This is much more look like a reversal now. Sadly, this is a consolidation, and if the price wants to go higher, then it's gonna take out the low and then goes higher. Or if it's gonna go higher, it's gonna reverse on me. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles and the price didn't really move anywhere. It retraced back here, went close above. Now it retraced back to the 50%, but had not enough energy or buyers to step in to push the price higher. So this is I close it because I don't like the idea, guys. So the logic behind the closure, we have these weak closures here, right? And the price didn't close above strongly, right? So it's currently like consolidating, I guess. This is much more like a consolidation. So if you're in the trade, guys, that's okay, that's good, but I think this is a consolidation. So at least I want to see the price to take out the 39-ish area. Yeah, it took it out. It's not bad. But for me, you understand exactly why I close it? Because it's much more like let me show you. You see? So price showing on the trader weight, okay, on the left window. So price went higher, retraced, and now it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5 minutes candle. It's choppy. I entered here on SP 500, but accidentally I closed. Let me try to show you the entry here. Just give me a second. Oh shit, no, let me I'm so pissed off because that was a really good entry. Here you can see, and I closed accidentally. You see my screen? That was my entry on a SP 500. You see, and I closed accidentally. So please kill me, guys. Yeah. Dude, that would be 2R win. Damn. I closed in the minimum profit, but I didn't want to close it. So literally, this is a break-even day for me, guys. Now the price makes another changing state of delivery, but this is like really slow. I don't really like it. Dude, I'm crying. Okay, gold still going higher. That was based on the C3. We have 12 more minutes. Maybe I'm gonna re-enter inside the C4 and then I will see what I can do. Or maybe I want to stream PM today, but guys, like literally, how many of you watching this stream right now? I think only one person, right? Let me see. Yeah. But this one look consolidation for me. Look the 1 minute time frame. Price currently inside this range. Wouldn't be better if I see something like this. Because right now, if the price gonna gonna go lower. It's really up to you. I think we're still inside this 1 minute consolidation. Sorry, not one, this is the low, this is the high, so this is the range. So what happened? Price consolidated here, broke out, went lower here, range low, range high. Now it's broke out, and we're gonna have a confirmed changing state of delivery. Then it can be a good long, but right now this is the it's still bad, so it's bullish retrace, but for the new 1 minute changing state of delivery should close here. If you go on the 2 minutes, exactly the same, 5 minutes, 3 minutes and 5 minutes as well. 5 minutes is a bit smaller range. This is a 5 minutes range. So right now you know the price swept the high. What I really want to see, if it's gonna be a continuation to target this high, I want to see what? I want to see price to make a new OB and then going higher. Probably it's gonna happen in the C4. So I'm gonna maybe engage and long to target this high and this swing high. Because this is my final TP for the day, as I mentioned. Damn, that SP5 on the long would be a win. I'm crying. Okay, now we had a continuation here. That's beautiful. I don't like the idea, it's too big. It's literally 12 points. So I'm gonna wait for the next 4-hour candle. I'm just on the 1 hour time frame. Only thing, SP500 willing to go higher because Nasdaq has this 1 hour swing formation. So I think the equal highs and this buy side liquidity is coming soon. Let me drink of water, guys. That's a reaction. That's why I don't want to see. Okay, so this is not good. If this is a range, that was a, I want to see that OB to hold, but if that OB is disrespected, then the price is gonna go lower. Let me see how the price is reacting from this order block, and here as well. That was the OB. Oh, my back. We built so many low resistance liquidity until this 141. I think we're gonna have a M5 ICISD and the price gonna expand on SP500. But at the same time we reach the -2, so if we're gonna reverse, it should happen here, or if it wants to go higher, then this is the second phase of the redistribution. I don't like this reaction on That's a good reaction actually on Nasdaq. I have a feeling that something is fishy and catchy now. I wouldn't enter on SP 500. Here we go. I think we're gonna have a ICISD probably. Means that was a high and that was a low here. So the next range, dude, this is really bad. The open and the point of interest is really tiny, because that was a range high here, right? Let me show. And this is a range low here. So if the price wants to go higher, should respect the 50% of this range. So ideally, if we have a closure above this level, then this should be the protected low and target 2R, but the 50% of the range and the close literally at the same level. Yeah, let me see on here. So that's a range high. And let me use this one as a range low. Yeah, I think it's not good what I see so far. So this is the low and this is the high, and then a 5-minute changing state of delivery should happen here if the price wants to go higher, which okay, because can happen here. Because the doll is really close. I think that's the doll here. At least I want to see a sweep before we reverse. So for that I need, and this one is gonna be a ICISD as well. Let me see gold. Gold had a C2, guys. That means if the price wants to go lower, should reverse from here. Gold has never reached our TP, so the C2 hasn't been confirmed yet on gold, right? From this 1 hour OB, sorry, not fair value gap, and from this area, yeah, and this is a mitigation box. So we have two different PDAs, but I would use the 1 hour fair value gap. We had this, and if the price gonna close below from the point of interest, the C2 hasn't been confirmed yet, so no confirmation. This is the area where I would like to see any 5-minute changing state of delivery here. Okay, somewhere from here. So the C2 hasn't been confirmed yet. Let me see on the M15. No. M30. M30 is being confirmed, but we have no expansion inside. Let me see if we have a C3 continuation. No. Yeah, so ideally I want to see a confirmation to go lower. What happened? Did you close? Why is it lost? I don't understand. You were longing and you entered where? You enter here and your stop loss was here, so it should be like break even, no? So did you put in break even already? So you close, okay, yeah, I can understand. probably I'm gonna focus on gold, because gold reached this level, which is a time distortion area, right? Okay, yeah, you see, you close your long because based on logic, based on your logical approach, and that's the most important. You didn't close because you were fear of lose or you were greed or whatever bullshit. You close because you understand the price action. If it does this, that's already a lower probability one, and you don't want to be part of that trade, right? So we reached the time distortion, and that's why this is a range high, range low here, and probably price coming back to this 5-minute fair value gap or even this fair value gap. So these are my targets. So ideally I want to see a retrace, right, before it goes higher, or reverse. We will see how the price is reacting, but currently it's consolidating, so no short yet. You see that was, and now we manipulate it higher. So this is the way I approach. If Nasdaq wants to go higher, I need a changing state of delivery from this level, and this should be a protected high. So that's a consolidation here, you see. So not ideal, but if it's gonna give us a continuation higher, then it can be a good long to the swing buy side liquidity. But well, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like the video, please. That helps a lot to grow the channel. Let me see gold. The only problem, the C2 hasn't been confirmed yet. Let me type here. So nobody C2 yet. You see this reaction, guys? I'm gonna delete this. I don't want to see this. Doesn't really matter anymore. I don't need this information. I don't need this information here. I need only this information here, and I need this here, because this is the changing state of delivery. And here as well, this is my changing state of delivery. Here we go. Yeah. Even right now we can see this can be a short opportunity, because we had a consolidation. We went higher, and now if it closes back to the range, that can be a, dude, a lot of swing formation. I think somewhere around here, because consolidating, price went higher, now it closed below these two up close candles, and then but no closure yet. we had a closure, so ideally we want to see at least the price. Why is it like minus something? So we want to see this range high to hold, and we want to see this range low to be tagged. So because this is a range trading, we had a consolidation, this is a manipulation here, and now we want to see distribution. So we reached the -2, so that was an up move. And if I project the standard deviation from this to this, I want to see a down move at least here. Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, this level here, 0.54, still a valid long opportunity as a short opportunity. Yeah, so partial, if you short, partial should be here. This is like a time distortion entry model. Partial is here because that's the range low, so you should close half of your position there. You understand, guys, why you would enter here? Hey Nicole, do you remember the time distortion entry model? Here we go, now it's playing out. You see the time distortion, so you could enter here at this level because we had a closure, we had a range, we went higher. That was a manipulation. Now we have a distribution phase. Partial should be here, and we target literally, this is like really juicy, this -4 as a retrace. I want to see this low to be taken, so partial should be here. If you enter 2, you save 1 here, and ideally you want to close your entry somewhere here at the retest of this 5-minute OB. So the final TP would be here, but you see that's why we are not really taking this time distortion entry model, because it's not like 2R, but it's like a really good entry model. Don't worry about this time push. So this low is gonna be taken because this 1 hour point of interest failed. Why? Because the price made this so this can be actually a good fractal entry model as well, based on the 1 hour time frame, because you wanted to see what continuation higher, right? But what happened? You wanted to see continuation from this point of interest, but the price closed below. So right now you want to see what a reverse of that 1 hour fractal, and then you see you have this 1 hour here, fair value gap here. So ideally the price can come to visit this area, which is actually around this, you know, 1 -1 level. And why the price can do something like this? Because if you understand fractal is now disrespected. So there was a consolidation, price manipulated out, and now we anticipate lower prices. So this 1 hour fair value gap is the next target actually. So I think the price is coming here, this level 31.50. Let me see on the lower time frame. Yeah, thank you Nicole. And then we can anticipate higher moves. So I think we're gonna take this H1 swing, but right now we're gonna go lower to this level first. Thank you. I'm just gonna have my cup of water. Give me a second, guys. I said, like, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Alright, I'm back, guys. let me just show you guys my entry. Here we go. Do you understand, guys, my entry, why I entered? I was explaining everything. Nicole, you see the time distortion entry is gonna give us 2 hours. Beautiful. And let me see if my TP is gonna be hit. Come on, Nasdaq. I mean, here it was hit 310. Here we go, my TP hit, guys. I'm done. Beautiful trade. I explained. I was just literally explaining when Nicole was typing. I'm gonna write. Let me see. Just a moment. Beautiful, absolutely amazing short. Give me a second. So my fear was 313 here. My TP was here, and my final is a 231. Here. So I had a 2.5 hour trade, guys. Beautiful. JJ. Nice. So why I entered, let me explain again. So we anticipate what we had this candle, right? That was a 1 hour time frame candle. We wanted to see continuation towards the swing buy-side liquidity, right? Did it happen? No, really. Why? When I want to see continuation, I want to see this whole range 50% and the closure, which was here, act as a support and have the price to going higher. Did it happen? Not really. Why? Because the price closed below this area, this 1 hour point of interest, and closed below based on this 5 minutes changing state of delivery. Okay, after when it closed below, then I was like, okay, cool, this is a consolidation. We had this manipulation, so I used the standard deviation and targeted what I wanted to see the price to come at least the -2 to that 5 before it goes higher. But we have this 1 hour fair value gap. So my idea and the premise was behind this entry is that price make this time distortion inside this range, but this was our range actually on the 5 minutes and the lower time frame on the 3 minutes. If you remember, I was telling you guys how does the range high and range low look like. So then what I was looking for, I wanted to see this act as a resistance and go higher. What happened? In the next hour, the candle opened, went lower and closed below these up close candles that confirmed the bearish confirmation, right? Inside this bigger picture. This week I don't like to see this week because that was a news week. So when I have this news week, I don't use a week because that's usually just empty move without volume, one-sided short pin. So price retraced back to the 50% of this week. By the way, if you remember, the week's 50% act as a resistance. So more importantly, fractal and market maker sell model. We had this consolidation, price manipulated out and then closed below what? Closed below these two up close candles that manipulated out of the range. So when price manipulated out of this range, let me see, the mic is on, perfect. So when the price manipulated out of this range and closed below these up close candles, I was like, cool, this is a classic time distortion entry inside this fractal model. So ideally the price will go higher, but right now what happens, if you understand the market maker buy model and sell model, price usually reverses or retraces from the -2 to that 5-ish time distortion to back to 1.5, minus 1.5 level. We only have 1 hour fair value gap here, So we wanted to see the price coming this to visit this level before it goes higher, or if the price wants to go and eat all this low resistance liquidity, then it can go lower. I don't really care if it goes lower. My ideal target was this 1 hour fair value gap. So after, when the price swept the range high, because that's orange rectangle is the range, and close below this up close candles, this is like a classic breaker block. That was actually order block but turned to be a breaker block. And then I was shorting because this 1 hour candle as a fractal failed to push the price higher, because if the price wants to expand higher towards this 1 hour swing buy side liquidity, I wanted to see the price close above this. What happened? It happened exactly the reversed price move. So I was like, cool, I entered here, I put my stop loss here, and I was like, if you, and this is really important, if the price wants to go lower, then should expand below this partial area, which is a range low. When I saw this expand move as displacement through the low, I was like, cool, ideally the price gonna go and hit my TP, which is a -1. So when we have this manipulation inside the second stage of distribution level of the market maker buy model, usually that happens and appear between the -1 and -1.5. So I should just enter here as I showed you on the picture, I guess I did, and or on the live on the left side here on the bottom, and I just closed, and that's it. I'm washing my hands and I'm done for the day. So that was a 2.5 hour trade, guys. Okay, is it understandable why I entered? I'm still bullish, and maybe I'm gonna have another entry. That was a scalp entry, and I was just literally again merging all the fractal models together with the market maker sell model and the retrace aspect, and like this is how we actually alright, yeah, I'm gonna Nicole make this PDF as well, because that was a win. So currently this week, guys, this week is crazy. I think I'm up. Let me see my PNL. Yesterday I had a 6R and I posted all the entries in my Discord group with explanation, and that is my calendar. Just give me a second. Okay, currently this week I had 5 wins, no losses, no break even, and I'm up 9.03R. So I'm up 9R, and that's it. Nothing crazy. Yesterday I had 3 trades. I had all the explanation in the Discord group why I entered. Those were actually fractal models based on the M15 time frame. Monday I had so let me tell you guys, Monday I had a New York AM session Nasdaq short. That was a H4 C3 M5 continuation. If you remember, I was streaming and I was telling guys I'm looking for short. Yesterday I had no chance to short, but in the Discord I was annotating the chat and I was talking about what I'm looking for. So I had 3 trades. One trade was New York AM session Nasdaq short M15 C3 M1 continuation. I had a pre-market New York AM session short Nasdaq M15 C3 1 minute continuation, and I had another one New York AM session SP 500 short. That was the M15 C4 M1 continuation. All those actually explained in my Discord, and I was telling you guys why I entered beforehand. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I think what I really started to do, Nicole, and this is maybe gonna help you. So let's say, Nicole, this is a C1, this is a C2, and this is a C3, okay? And let's say this is a 1 hour time frame, okay? This is a 1 hour C2 confirmation. We had the C2 confirmation, and you remember sometimes we have, you see the reaction on the 1 hour time frame, it's priceless. I was targeting exactly the top of the fair value gap. So you remember many times we saw C2 on the 5 minutes time frame. There is no like a huge range, and we cannot find entry. So what I really started to do between the C2 and the C3 1 hour candle, I go on the 15 minutes time frame, because many times I've seen there is a M15 swing formation. Let me use a different color. M15 swing formation between like a ICISD, and then I'm looking for short inside the M15 C3 to going lower, and then that actually the beginning of the C3 expansion, and I'm already in the position before actually the C3 manipulation higher and going lower, and then that manipulation should not actually target my high, because that high is actually inside the C2 range. And because of this 5-minute changing state of delivery confirm the sweep, then I can short and looking for lower prices, and I am actually on the top of this M15 candle on the 1 minute time frame. Exactly. And then that's what I started to do, and I think it works really well. I started yesterday, but at the same time, a market maker sell model and buy model is really important, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap up the live. I just recorded this whole trade and explanation, so you can guys rewatch. I'm gonna upload on YouTube as well. Yeah, you can review. I uploaded all the PDFs. So guys, you see this snipe in and out? That's beautiful. Fuck. Lol. Suck. In and out. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube, like this video. If you want to be part of the Discord, don't forget to actually join. The link is in the description, and if you have any question, just let me know. And yeah, I think I'm gonna trade PM session as well, probably just only in my Discord group. And then yeah, take your time guys, no rush, and have an amazing rest of your day. Ciao.